Yeah, good morning. Today we will discuss about second standard in case of SA 800 series, that is SA 805. There is special considerations in respect of audit of single financial statement, specific element, item, element of the financial statement. So first we will discuss about the scope of the standard. What is the scope of the standard? The scope of the standard includes this includes the what this includes element audit of the financial statements that have been prepared under either general purpose framework or special purpose framework, that is audit of single financial statement, specific element, specific item, account or element of the financial statement. So here it includes 4 items, that is first one is acceptance of the considerations relating to acceptance of the engagement, considerations relating to planning and performing of the engagement, and considerations relating to forming of opinion and reporting on the financial statements. So what are the definitions of here the auditor will not form an opinion on effectiveness of internal control, that is that will be there. Next what are the definitions of two things, that is single financial statement and specific element or item of financial statement. What is single financial statement? Single financial statement differs from complete set of financial statements as it includes either a single part of the financial statement and all related disclosures and notes to accounts and significant accounting policies and other important explanatory material or information that is relevant to the single financial statement will form part of single financial statement. Second one is item or element of the financial statement. Item or element of the financial statement is a part or a part of single complete set of financial statements which also includes specific disclosure of accounting policies and other explanatory information, notes to accounts, explanatory information which will form part of a specific element or item of financial statement. Next what are the considerations relating to acceptance of the engagement? So in respect of this one, first we have to consider compliance with accounting standards. All the relevant standards on auditing that are relevant, that are applicable, will apply to the to this type of audit engagements. So here the auditor has to ensure that all the relevant standards on auditing, wherever the applicable, it is applicable to this standard, this engagements. Second one is audit evidence that has been obtained in the earlier financial in the earlier audits. The audit evidence that has been obtained in the earlier audits can be utilized as audit evidence of this standards on auditing. Okay. This engagement, in respect of this engagement, he can utilize in forming an opinion on the single financial statement or specific element or item of account or item of financial statement. Next, third one is departure from the as per SA 200. The auditor has to comply with all the relevant standards on auditing and ethical requirements, including independence, and all relevant standards on auditing will be applicable. And third one is the auditor has to take into consideration the opinion expressed by the auditor is not on the effectiveness of internal controls of the entity. Next, departure from the standards on auditing. There will be some appropriate circumstances where the auditor has to depart from the requirement of the relevant standards on auditing. He can depart, and in order to achieve the objectives of this engagement, then he can depart from the relevant standards on auditing. Next, who has not audited complete set of financial statements. Here one concept we have to consider is practicable, whether it is practicable to whether it is the auditor who hasn't audited complete set of financial statements. For them, audit of single financial statement or specific element or item of financial statement and forming an opinion on that is either practicable or not, the auditor will determine. Because there are some of the challenges. If the auditor is not the auditor of a complete set of financial statements, if the auditor is not the auditor of complete set of financial statements, then auditor might not have same level of understanding for the in respect of auditor who has audited complete set of financial statements. So he does not have same level of information or audit evidence in respect of auditor who has audited complete set of financial statements. Auditor who has audited complete set of financial statements, so the auditor might not fulfill the responsibilities of reporting on the complete set of single set of financial statements or specific element or item of financial statement. And here the audit evidence would be disproportionate to the forming of opinion on the audit evidence that has been gathered by the auditor will be disproportionate to the single financial statement or specific element or item of financial statement. Here the auditor, in that situation, what the auditor will do, the auditor will report to the management that it is not practicable to form an opinion on single financial statement or specific element or item or account of financial statement, and inquire request the management to offer any alternative engagement possible in the possible scenarios. Next we will comes to next topic is what? Next topic is opinion in respect of acceptability of financial reporting framework. Here the financial reporting framework that has been utilized for the purpose of preparation of as per SA 210 agreeing to the terms of audit engagement, the auditor will prescribe whether the financial statements have been prepared as per applicable financial reporting framework. Applicable financial reporting framework can be either general purpose framework or special purpose framework. General purpose in respect of financial statements that have been prepared as per general purpose framework to meet the information needs of general purpose users of financial statements, then in that situation the auditor will have to comply with only SA 700 series up to SA 700 series. But in case of the financial statement that have been prepared under special purpose framework, then auditor has to comply with the requirements of SA 800 and SA 805, including SA 800 and SA 805. While forming an opinion on a single financial statement or specific element or item or account of financial statement. Here, if the accounting standard, if the financial reporting framework prescribed by the law or regulation as per the contract or as per the recognized standards set by the standard setting organization, then auditor has to see whether the financial reporting framework is acceptable in the circumstances, and whether the opinion that has been expressed in respect of on that financial statement that have been prepared under the applicable financial reporting framework, whether it is whether it is same or whether it is acceptable in the general circumstances of the engagement, whether it is normal procedure and normal procedure, whether it is acceptable procedure or not, the auditor has to determine. Next we will comes to planning and performing of the engagement. What are the special considerations in respect of planning and performing of the engagement? In respect of this one, the auditor has to first see SA 200 compliance with SA 200 requirements. SA 200 requirement, that is auditor should be independent. The auditor should be independent, and he has to comply with ethical requirements, and he has to see compliance with the relevant standards on auditing, and he has to see his opinion is not based on effectiveness of internal controls of the entity's internal controls of the entity, and usage of usage of audit evidence that has been obtained earlier. The auditor who has obtained audit evidence in the earlier engagements in respect of complete set of financial statements can be utilized for the for forming an opinion on a single financial statement or specific element or item or account of financial statement. Next, third one is planning and performing of the engagement. Mostly I have remembered these things only. If I remember anything extra, I will let you know. Next, we'll go to next topic, that is opinion in respect of opinion on a single financial statement or specific element or item of financial statement. While forming an opinion on single financial statement or specific element or item of financial statement, the auditor has to consider the requirements of SA 700 accordingly, and the auditor has to draft management responsibilities of the management in respect of single financial statement or specific element or item of financial statement, and accordingly he has to report. While forming an opinion on opinion and reporting on single financial statement or specific element or item of financial statement, first, as per SA 700, the auditor has to report to the management that in his audit report that the financial statements has been prepared under special purpose framework, and the opinion expressed by the auditor is related to single financial statement or specific element or item or account of financial statement. Then this audit report cannot be utilized for general purpose decision making. Next, if the unmodified opinion has been expressed in general purpose financial statements, then unmodified opinion can be expressed in a single financial statement or specific element or item or account of financial statement, and emphasis on meta paragraph, other meta paragraph. If unmodified opinion has been expressed by the auditor in respect of general purpose financial statements, and emphasis on meta paragraph and other meta paragraph has been included in general purpose financial statements, then the auditor can express an unmodified opinion in the special the auditor can also express unmodified opinion in case of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement if there is no much differentiation between the content and information in the complete set of financial statements and single financial statement. And the auditor can also mention emphasis on meta paragraph and other meta paragraph accordingly in case of audit report on single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement. Next, in respect of modified opinion in respect of single complete set of financial statements, then same modified opinion has to be expressed for single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement. If modified opinion has been expressed in single complete set of financial statements by the auditor, then auditor has to express the same modified opinion in respect of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement. If the auditor has the auditor cannot express unmodified opinion, because if the auditor express unmodified opinion in respect of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement, then it will contradict the earlier opinion expressed earlier by the auditor in respect of complete set of financial statements. Next, adverse or disclaimer opinion has been expressed by the auditor in respect of complete set of financial statements, then the same opinion has to be expressed by the auditor in respect of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement. Means here the auditor has expressed qualified adverse or disclaimer of opinion in respect of complete set of financial statements, then the same opinion has to be expressed by the auditor in respect of audit of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement accordingly. And next, specific element or account or item of financial statement. Next, if the auditor has there might be situations where the auditor might have expressed modified opinion in respect of complete set of financial statements, and the auditor might express say modified opinion or adverse or disclaimer of opinion in respect of a single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statements if it is forming major part of the complete set of financial statements. If the single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement is the majority part of the complete set of financial statements, then the same modified opinion has to be expressed by the auditor in the audit report of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement which have been expressed earlier. Next concept is what? Next concept is if if the single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement is not the major part of complete set of financial statements, in that situation, if there is qualified opinion in respect of complete set of financial statements, then the auditor can express unqualified opinion in respect of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement if there is not if that is not the major part of the complete set of financial statements. Next, adequacy of disclosures that has to be mentioned in respect of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement. The auditor has to see whether the adequate disclosures has been made in the financial statements in respect of single financial statement or specific element or account or item of financial statement, and itemized opinion can be expressed. In this situation, what happens is if the auditor can express different opinion in respect of different parts of financial statement. For example, for the cash flow operations, results from operations of the entity, and cash flow statement and related notes to accounts, the auditor can express modified opinion, and the auditor can express unmodified opinion on the state of affairs of the entity. Like this, itemized opinion can be expressed by the auditor if possible in the possible scenarios and circumstances. Next, mostly these are the things that the auditor will be taking into consideration while we have discussed. We have on the overview we have already discussed. We will tell what we have discussed. First one is considerations for acceptance of engagement, consideration for planning and performing of engagement, considerations for forming of opinion and reporting on financial statements. Majority of the information has been discussed, so we will discuss the remaining part in the next series of videos, where we will be discussing about SA 810, that is audit of summary financial statements, SA 810, in the further coming videos. Thank you.